The landlord came here today to get a few things sorted. So he was telling me how horrible one of the neighbors were to him when he was, doing certain repairs and so on around the back of the house. And he was saying the worst thing is that this lady was saying that she's a Christian. So I was there and I was saying to him that, some neighbors are like that, especially if you're building and they are not, or their property is much older than yours. They have an issue with it. I said, on the other hand, sometimes they're making the workmen probably making too much noise, or maybe there's too much dust or whatever it is. He said, to be honest, that wasn't the issue. The lady just kept having issues with him unnecessarily. So one day he said to himself, you know what? He's going to offer her some work. And he went over there, worked on her house, and he never heard peep from her again. She no longer had an issue because he went over her house and did work for her for free. He said to me, the worst thing is that the lady said she's a Christian. And he said, and he said to me, and do you know where she's from? And may I take them because the woman look a bit film too, Lady, the landlord said, I know. She said she's a Christian and she's from Jamaica. I said, ooh. I suddenly felt so embarrassed. I had to say to him, well, I said, I'm also Jamaican. He said, really? I said, yes. I said, I feel so embarrassed, He said, yeah, she kept giving him problems, until one day he said, you know what? Maybe because his house is a bit newer than hers, let him just go over there and do some renovation for her. And he said from that day, he and her, no issues. But I love freeness.